Hey there, hello, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to the finale of the 2000s NCAA tournament, which means that we will crown a winner and we will get to the 2010s tournament that we'll set up for next week. We will have 16 teams in the 2010 thing. So, of course, with all the teams from the Cutter NCAA Legends League tournament, one team per school, lots of them were from the 2000s decade. So we've set up 32 team 32 team thing. Upset wise, East Carolina upset Oregon State. I call that an upset. I call Rutgers a big upset over Texas Tech. Let's see here. Any other massive upsets? I don't think so. Appalachian State, well, you knew that was going to happen. Yeah, so we got to the round 16. Cal beat East Carolina narrowly 24-17. A-Rod, yes, that was his final season. Aaron Rodgers doing his job. Also up in West Virginia beating Kansas 27-3. You know, Kansas' dream season ruined by Patrick White. 06 Rutgers shocked 04 Utah 23-20. Miami Ray Rice with the touchdown. Texas crushed North Carolina State 42-14. It was expected. Wake Forest needing triple overtime to beat USC. Now that was a massive shock. They were actually up by 17 after 3 quarters and they nearly choked. Kentucky's scraping by Boise State 28-26. Andre Woodson, the hero. Louisville crushes South Florida, and Florida beats Ohio State. Quarterfinals, Rad 04 California with 45 seconds left beat West Virginia 34-31. Texas crushing Rutgers. Kentucky beating Wake Forest. Well, it was winner take all. And Louisville beating Florida in a shocker. Stephen LaForest doing the job. Last week in the semifinals, Texas survived Cal by 4 points. And Louisville crushed Kentucky in defined power by 23. So we're in the final. It's 05 Texas, 04 Louisville in Oklahoma. Texas 4-0. They beat 04 Bowling Green by a long shot. They crushed Phillip Rivers in the 2002 NC State Wolfpack. They crushed Ray Rice, but they needed to have a tight one against California A. They are second in points, second in total yards, third in passing, leading in rushing. Their opponents, Louisville. They beat Middle Tennessee. Well, they crushed Middle Tennessee. They crushed South Florida. They beat Florida by only 10, and they crushed Kentucky in defined powder. But they have scored 40 points every time. They're tops in points, total yards, passing yards, and third in rushing. So practically, Louisville is the juggernaut. They were an offensive juggernaut in that 04 season. Texas as well. We are going to play the full game. No simulation unless it's a blowout. Here we go. Texas, Louisville. Texas favored by 11, though. Texas will start late. Stephen LaForest at pivot. Lionel Gates, Gary Barnridge will start at running back. J.R. Russell, Montrell Jones, and Adam Colley receiving the ball. O-line. Jeremy Defoe, Jason Spitz, Will Rapperton, Kirk Porter, Travis Nephew. Texas is D-line. Ken Sims. Well, this is the Legends team, so they have some. Roderick Bright, Stephen Michael, Legend, and Brian Robertson. Aaron Harris, Robert Kilgore, and Rashid Babino, your linebackers. Terrell Brown, Michael Griffin, Michael Huff, and Cedric Griffin. Of course, 05 Texas winning the national championship against USC and one of the greatest Rose Bowls, if not the greatest Rose Bowl of all time, 4-5.
First down.
And even fans are cheering for Louisville. You're red, and you can't shoot Texas.
First down. Flag on the play. Personal foul. Defense.
Yep.
First down. Flag on the play. Flagrant face mask. Defense.
That hurt.
First down.
Saquon Cosby, wide receiver, and David Thomas is your tight end. Justin Blaylock, Will Allen, both in the NFL. Miles Sandling, Casey Studdard, and John Scott are your O-line. The D. Elvis Duberville, Bobby Lemieux, Montavious Stanley, and Matt Jones. A. Brown, Brandon Johnson, Robert McCune, linebackers. Your DBs, Willie Gay, Dickie Haskins, Kerry Rhodes, and for CFL icon, and Anton Harris. Yeah. 04 Louisville, well, they had those points per game that helped. Who cares? Again.
First down. First down. First down. First down. First down. Interference. Offense. Clipping. Receiving team. First down.
Flag on the play.
Personal foul. Defense. First down. First down. First down.
Force gets 5 yards.
It's no good. First down. First down. First down. First down.
Flag on the play.
Pass interference. Defense. First down. First down. Timeout offense. First down. Timeout offense.
Flag on the play.
False start. Offense.
Fourth, 11 for 16, 127 touchdown. Okay. Running game almost non-existent. Vince Young throw for 15, 131. One touchdown, one interception. He didn't get really there, but it happens. 6 drives for each team. Touchdown, fumble, field goal, interception, touchdown, and a half. Texas, touchdown, punt, interception, punt, missed field goal, touchdown for Blues. So the recap and how basically everyone's got this one. Right? No injuries, so no teams at their best.
First down.
That kick is no good.
Oh my gosh, yes! I think it's that. We go 32 Ryan Brock Where's the ration?
First down.
Where's the shelter?
First down.
Touchdown. Flag on the play.
Excessive celebration. Offense.
Good. Flag on the play.
Pass interference. Defense. First down.
The kick is good.
First down. First down. Timeout, defense.
Texas tactical timeout. Atlanta Howard, the Giants. Yards there. They win the Oregon. Third six.
First down.
The question in my mind is, do you leapfrog A or close it? Well, they have what we have.
First down. 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 First down.
receiving 2 touchdowns. He is the player of the game. Well deserved. Now Texas had the running attack, but the passing attack went to Louisville. That's what they were known for. Man, look at the rushing yards of Texas. Penalties, 11 of them. Texas did 7. They only had 1 7. But 4 turnovers. That'll hurt you every freaking time. Forrest 18 for 26, 190 touchdown interception. Rom 5 for 10, 82 yards in the third quarter. Binder for 23 for 36 for 272. That's not half bad. Russell 176 receiving. Young 16 for 27, 175, 2 interceptions. That might hurt him. He ran for 124. So he could do it all, but his team loses by 1 missed extra point by Pino in the third quarter. They would have made it 24-14, and maybe, just maybe, we would have had overtime. It would have been Cardinals who will win and join the 1939 A&M squad, 1952 Ole Miss, Michigan State, 1960 Ole Miss, 1971 Nebraska, 1982 Penn State, and 1994 Penn State, and then 82 Super Tournament. We will have to find out who the best team. What a game for the Texas Longhorns. 27-26. A missed extra point was enough for Texas to lose the game. Man, that's got to be brutal. All right, so let's see. Well, allegedly, I got this working. So we go random draw progressive. All right, so hopefully it works. The start date is not till next week. Rules 2012. Okay, so let's see here. There's some seasons I bought. Okay, so we got that done. Move my stuff. All right. All right, so the 16 teams that are involved. 2016 Western Michigan. Oops. 2016 Western Michigan. There we are. Any other 2016 teams? Like there's going to be some interlopers? No. Well, Western Michigan said the 2016 team that went to the BCS. Deserve to get it. Cincinnati 2021. Anyone else from 21? Oh, Louisiana Lafayette. I think they're called Louisiana. Oh, there they are. The Raging Cajuns. Hopefully I do this right. 2023 James Madison. That was actually the youngest season they had for 2nd and 10. Nothing for 2025 because you know who I would have put on that squad. Indiana. Oh, guys. 2012 Kent. A little up there. IJK. Lafayette was a repick. Troy, West Kentucky. Okay, 2022 Troy. Troy to the world. Yeah. And 2015 was Western Kentucky. So yeah, like Western Michigan, Cincy, Lafayette, JMU, Kent State, Troy, Western Kentucky, they had different teams for the tournament of that 128 team tournament, but decided to do better. Well, because I was limited to 2011 was the last season I could hit, so got those teams. Oh, sorry, Lafayette was not supposed to be in. Ah, shoot, sorry. Sorry, Lafayette was not supposed to be in. Well, that version, I had 19 teams in the version, and 3 had to fall. Lafayette. Well, James Madison. Well, James Madison. I think that was their first season in the thing. The Super Trny. All right. So Auburn. So every team from the 2010s. Auburn. Coastal Carolina. No, I cut them down out of that. Baylor. Florida. New Mexico. Southern Illinois. Ohio. Not state, but Ohio. 2011. Oklahoma State, Oregon. South Carolina. and Stanford. Although I could say 2015 though. Actually, no. Well, hold on. 2011. Hang on here. Okay, yeah, they were 12-1, so I guess so. All right, so hopefully this Super Trny works. I do have a second, a backup plan in case that doesn't work. Championship game. I don't think they'll give me anything like 2010. They could. Anything from 20? Anything from 2010? No. Okay, Miami Hurricanes are. Okay. The question is, will this work? I think it will. I hope. Oh, it didn't. It didn't reject it. I think I got it. Yes, it didn't reject it. Yes. But Northern Illinois lost its thingy. Its thing. Huh. Well, okay, whatever. All right, so that'll be the matchups. So Oklahoma State will face Western Kentucky, Baylor, New Mexico, Cincy, Stanford, Northern Illinois, Nevada, Auburn at Troy, Western Michigan, JMU, Oregon, Ohio, and South Carolina, Kent State. So yeah, a lot of the older, a lot of the second-rate schools, if you will. Stanford's hosting, Nevada's hosting, and yeah, Stanford and Nevada. Basically, well, there's not a lot to talk about, but yeah, 2010 Auburn, 2010 Oregon. That's going to be pretty much the matchup everyone is saying. So, anyway, that will be what will happen next time. So, yeah, I did everything right. Whew, thank goodness for that. Because I had a second chance. The thing would have been Auburn, Baylor, Nevada, New Mexico, well, Coastal Carolina, and Sacred Heart. Well, Sam Houston would have been in. So, yeah, we would have had 12 from there, and then I would have had to figure out what I would have put Western Michigan, Cincy, Western Kentucky, and Kent in the tournament, but I would have had to find another season for those guys. But yeah, that's what would have happened. But yeah, I think I fixed it. Phew. Yeah, thanks to that single use code that I got, it works out quite rightly. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.